Hi there, Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon rising. This is your mid-April love check-in. All right, so I've already done your early April. I did your end of March and into early April reading not too long ago. So this is your mid-April reading. Let's see what's going on with the collective of Aries. Happy birthday to my fellow Aries. All right, so some of you are dealing with a situation in which you were ghosted or masqueraded. It's like by someone who was wearing a mask. Sorry. Getting over a cold. This was a soulmate or is a soulmate. When you were together, it was a great source of power. Wow, you have twin flame at the back of the deck. Okay. Ooh, some heavy energies already. So I am not surprised you were in a power couple. When you were together, you were really together. Let me read this to you. I never understood what people meant when they used the term power couple. However, since meeting you, I realized how much positive change we can create together. You guys, when you were together, you were the dream. When you are together, when you have been together, you are the dream team. This is a soulmate. I feel you are my equal. You make me want to be a better person, not just for you, but also for myself. You challenge me to change and grow. That is absolutely how a twin flame dynamic works, guys. Challenges you to grow. A lot of times, twin flames actually are coping in opposite ways with the same core wound. So oftentimes, for instance, a runner-chaser dynamic. So an avoidant and an anxiously attached pair. They are both dealing with core wounds of rejection or abandonment. Just their coping mechanisms, which were learned in early development and then reinforced with early adolescent and early adult relationships. Their coping mechanisms are the opposite. So while the avoidant runs away before rejection or abandonment can occur, because that is the cycle they're used to, the anxiously attached individual will cling to the point where the other party has no choice but to release, thus fulfilling the self-propagating cycle, right? On both ends. All right, twin flame. I'm going to read this. I recognize our connection was intense, and it still burns my soul. It's a connection that can never be broken, but it is one that must be balanced in order to move forward together. Absolutely. The journey of the twin flame is to heal those core wounds and then come back together. Whether in this lifetime or not, you will be united in the 5D. So at the soul level. Now, both parties have free will. So both parties need to either choose to heal and come together or not. There is no such thing as, oh, it's meant to be. Listen. All that is guaranteed is you decide your own path. So you decide if you want to heal yourself and do it only for you. Don't do it for the other person. Do it for you. And the other person has that same decision to make. They do not necessarily have to go within. They can consistently choose karmic relationships for the rest of their lives. It is not a requirement, okay, on either side. Now, I get it. It would be great. It would be nice. It would be ideal. But as you and I both know, human situations are rarely ideal. So please, please, please do not, if you are sitting there watching this and wondering when your person's coming back, you've been waiting, guess what? You are doing the wrong thing. Waiting for anyone else is already devaluing yourself, your own soul. So focus on your own soul's journey, on your own healing. And then guess what? You ascend, and it no longer matters. It no longer matters if the person that you were waiting for comes back, because you've already grown. Most people grow beyond it, okay? Some people don't, right? Some people don't, and both people heal, both people ascend, and then they are in reunion, excuse me. I just had to say this because a lot of times people write in the comments, when is my person coming back? I'm waiting. Well, guess what? Do not, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. Do not wait. You are wasting precious lifetime, your own life's time, your own energy. You could be finding different ways to make you happy. You could be working on yourself, on your own personal projects, on your own growth. And that's what I really hope for all of you, that if you are in a place where you are waiting, you've been ghosted by someone who continues, to masquerade and wear a mask, right? And pretend to be someone they're not, that you do what's right for you, that you hold self-love for yourself, right? Enough respect, enough dignity, that you look after yourself. Okay. Wow. Someone needed to hear that. So I'm sorry for the rest of you if it sounds like I was like preaching. I think I was, but Spirit really wanted me to get that out in the open. All right, so now, spirits, wow. My Aries family, not all of you are dealing with a twin flame connection that is currently in separation. I'd like to know what the rest of you are dealing with. Please share with me. Spirit, what is Aries dealing with? Page of Swords, High Priestess, Four of Pentacles. It feels like the same situation, and Ace of Cups at the back. Obsessed behind it. So, okay. I'm really feeling this to be about self-love at this time. Ace of Cups. Let your own cup of love runneth over, because it's so full and abundant. Because there is a situation in which you are not communicating, High Priestess. One or the other party, or both really, are watching each other on social media, which is never healthy, guys. Four of Pentacles, holding on to this connection. You are holding on to this connection. Please remember, when you watch someone on social media, that is not a full picture of their actual life. And oftentimes you can create false stories that are not true and that are hurtful for both parties, All right, so Spirit, what does the person on Aries' mind, how do they feel about Aries? Oh boy, they are obsessed with you. They really want a new opportunity. An Ace of Pentacles. I have a warning though. I have a warning about this. This person is not, if there is a fresh opportunity, they have not yet grown. False person, that masquerading card is right behind Ace of Pentacles. So I don't think they've grown enough. The obsession continues. Why? Because they see you as Queen of Pentacles, someone who's cup runneth over, and this time it's a cup of nurturing, it's a cup of home, it's a cup of family, it's abundance of material wealth, and you're taking care of yourselves. So of course you are the Queen of Pentacles to them. Wow. All right. You know what? Switch decks. This is all intuitive. These two next decks, the deck, that I used before and this deck now, are by Intuitive Kev. This is the Kipperish Oracle deck. So let's clarify the obsessed card. Let's clarify, Spirit. What is the obsession regarding? I think I already know. Divine feminine. They see you as a divine feminine. Moving on. Traveling. They want to go towards you because they see you moving away. All right. So, Spirit, what are the energies surrounding my Aries right now? Concerned. So someone is concerned. This is not your own energy. Excuse me. This is the energy of the people around you. Karma. Someone's dealing with karma. Well, yeah, I mean, happens. Starseed, mature woman. Okay, you have a mature woman around you. There's some sort of a false document, agreement, information around you. You do have, whoa, I think this is you though, Starseed. Maybe it's this mature woman that is in your life, but guys, there is a warning of an entity attachment, meaning someone around you is not showing up as they truly are. Have faith, please, in this situation. Listen, things will even themselves out. Spirit has your back. Your spirit teams have your back. I can feel that. There's a lot of energy in this reading coming from up there. All right, so Aries. My gosh, you guys have quite a month here. Planetary wise, quite a month. I want you to know what I said is what I'm feeling, that the universe, spirit, ancestors, angels, your guides, all your guides, all your light team, they are very, very, they're like, I see them almost like an army, like, all of them, like imagine like Valhalla, right? That's how I picture it right now. They are ready. They are waiting for you to call upon them for assistance. So please reach out to them. That's the message. All right, Spirit, I think some of you feel like you're in over your heads, especially if you're in separation from your perceived soulmates, right? So Spirit, what do you advise for Aries at this time? What I just said. Oh my God. Be ready. Be ready to fight. 7 of Wands. You are protected, and you know what? You're freaking warriors already. Prove it. Spirit is saying, hi, hello. This is the Fool card in this deck. The Dreamer. Fight for your dreams, guys and girls, and non-gender. Fight for yourselves. You're going to need it. Yes, you are going to need it. There's a bit of illusion and confusion around you, 7 of Cups. I don't think that's your energy. I think that some of you may be letting it bleed into your own energies. Put up your own energetic barriers at this time. Prevent the prevent the drama of others from seeping into your own soul. All right, Spirit, how about romantic advice, please, for their love lives? What's their advice for their love life? Whoa. Spirit's like, well, that could have been for their love life. Let me see. 7 of Pentacles, High Priestess. This is a time of pausing and reflecting and deciding what it is you want to build for yourselves. The Magician. You could be involved with a Virgo or Gemini, but I do see right now is not the time to act. High Priestess, go within, listen to your intuition, invest in yourselves. 7 of Pentacles. Take a pause right now and really evaluate what is best for you. All right, okay. So can we talk about new love then, Spirit? Is there any new love coming towards my Aries population that is like, what? This reading is just bogus. 4 of Cups. I feel it for you because I'm like, what? That is not what Aries wants. Actually, there is someone. I think that you are feeling like this right now. Four of Cups, a little bit like, why did the person that I want reject me? Yeah, why are we not in sync? Again, this is about you being on your own path, right? Your path to greatness. Someone sees you as the Queen of Pentacles, which means you most likely are a Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's like really in charge of their own home life, their work life. They got everything paid up, like your abundance, your wealth is growing. You're very prosperous in a multitude of ways. You have a counterpart potentially coming in. King of Pentacles could be an earth sign, and you're going to see them clearly. Ace of Swords. So yes, there is someone coming in. Please do not just like brush them aside and be like, it's not the person I want. Okay, you have free will. So of course you can do that. And you know what? I should not advise you one way or the other, but evaluate it. Evaluate the possibilities before you decide. Okay? Wow, I am just full of unwanted advice, guys. I'm sorry. It's because I'm an Aries. I cannot help it. I'm an Aries, and I'm an Aries in my communication too. So it's out there sometimes, and I apologize if it rubs anyone the wrong way. I don't mean to. I really don't mean to. My Venus in Pisces is like, ugh. Why are you so just ugh? All right, so I think she's ashamed, genuinely. Like why must Chandrima like just spurt out whatever she thinks? I don't know. All right, hopefully it lands. So Spirit, I want to know more about this King of Pentacles that's coming their way. Oh, okay. 9 of Cups. 9 of Swords and Knight of Swords. This is someone, oh my gosh, but they have a lot of love for you. Queen of Cups. I think for some of you, it is this person from your past or a different person from your past, because there is the 10 of Swords right behind it. Yeah, you were building something with this person. There was an ending. It was a very painful ending. But they do hold a lot of love for you with that Queen of Cups, and they see you as someone who is loving and nurturing. Now, they can't get you out of their mind. Knight of Swords, they're up at night. They're up at night thinking about, if it's not you, they're up at night thinking about something else. How to express their truth. Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords, when they come forward, they don't have the prettiest of words. They don't have the nicest communication style. Even worse communication style than mine, everyone. Meaning, they don't just say what they're thinking. They're thinking a lot of dark thoughts, and that's what's going to come out. And so I want you, with that 7 of Wands, your advice from earlier, to have that like in your back pockets and be ready to fight for your truth, yourself, your value. 9 of Cups, they see you as their wish fulfillment, their everything. Someone who is in the 9 of Swords energy and sees you as their everything is, for lack of a better word, obsessed. And I would like for you to be careful with that type of energy. Spirit, let's get into advice again, please, because I think Aries, if I'm speaking to an Aries that actually resonates with this, needs to hear this. Spirit, what is your advice for my Aries that are dealing with this? Focus on your friendships, lighthearted connections, the Chariot. Yeah, really move forward with the things and people that make you feel aligned, that feel good for your nervous system, meaning they feel right. Like when something flows easily, right? Oftentimes it's because there's no resistance from you, from your body, from your soul, from your mind. And the reason is because it's aligned with who you are at present moment. And that's what Spirit's saying. So the Chariot with that 8 of Wands energy is, if it feels what? If it feels like a 3 of Cups, like a good-hearted, friendly banter, like joy, like high vibrational things, move towards that. At this time, do not go towards, I need to heal my person. I need to help this person deal with their pain. No. Spirit is saying, focus on you, yourself, and make sure that you are happy. You deserve to be happy too, okay? I feel like I'm talking to Aries that often took care of other people and looked out for other people. Spirit, what is in Aries' future when it comes to love for the rest of this month? What is in their future when it comes to love? Yes, should they take that advice? I want some clarity on this, Spirit. Because some of you are not going to take that advice, and then you're going to end up confused. Yeah, this is the thing. Some of you, sorry, I don't mean to be like, come on. Listen, if you guys don't take that advice that I just gave through Spirit about working with only with people and things and situations that feel aligned, then you're gonna be put up. You're gonna have to put up with a lot of pain, dejection, insecurity, rejection. We talked about rejection wounds. You're gonna be having to deal with that. The moon, lots of secrecy, lots of things hidden from you, lack of clarity. You're going to be dealing with the person from your past. I can already, the one we spoke of, the one that you're not letting go of. Someone who's not very crisp and clear with their words. They will hurt you. They will hurt you. I know this because I see the 10 of Wands here. And as I warned you before, that is the unfortunate byproduct of the Knight of Wands. All right, so that's what lies ahead if some of you will choose that. And, you know, it's like this, it's just the nature of what you're dealing with. I'm not someone that can prevent disaster from ensuing in your lives. All I can do is share with you what I can feel Spirit is trying to share through me. And gosh, I really hope that some of you out there will heed the advice. But if you don't, that's fine. Obviously, I know that you will go through the journey that you signed up for. All right. And that's part of this, by the way, is like really releasing, right? Releasing other people's journeys to Spirit, to God, to whoever you believe in, to your higher selves, that kind of thing. All right. So show me, what are the energies that my Aries need to release themselves from? This is a drama detox card. Yeah, the nostalgia. It's keeping you in situations with memories, right? The good times and passion. No surprise there. And I saw loneliness pop up. Maybe that'll pop up. What else changes? Some of you are not able to, as of yet, well, I'm going to say this. Some of you have been having trouble processing change and transformation. But, ooh, some of you are dealing with someone who, or maybe you yourselves are dealing with some sort of addiction and toxicity. At the heart of releasing all of this pain lies forgiveness. So the act of forgiving the other person and yourself, mostly yourself, by the way, is super important in the healing journey, healing and growth journey. And I really want you to have the best possible life that can be. Aries, I also really want you to have a happy birthday season and not be weighed down by other people's wounds. Listen, we all have wounds. We're all already weighed down by our own baggage. Please do not put yourself in a place where now you're weighed down by someone else's baggage too. It's so painful. I am a caregiver now, and I understand the weight of carrying other people's as well as my own. So please, I pray that that is not something that you all have to deal with too in any way. All right, sending you lots of love. And look, I got this cute birthday card. All right, take care. Bye.